Welcome to final BSc Statistics students. We are discussing two-way classification, in which now we discuss in this lesson assumptions of the model and null hypothesis, the two particular parts of two-way classified data. Two parts of the two-way classified data. For two-way classification, what are the assumptions? I need not to explain again assumptions of the model. There are three particular assumptions we have learned in ANOVA, and again ANOVA one-way classification, now ANOVA two-way classification. Assumptions of the model for analysis of variance which are common for all. One-way classification, two-way classification for everything. The assumptions of the model are all the observations are independent, the first one. Second one, various effects are additive in nature. Various effects are additive in nature. Various effects means treatments here, varieties here, error, and all the effects are additive in nature. And third one, epsilon ij, the error component, which follows independently and identically distributed normally with mean 0 and variance sigma square e. This is what the epsilon ij, the distribution of error component. These are the three assumptions. All the observations are independent, Yij, and all the effects are additive in nature. And third one, epsilon ij follows IID normally with mean 0 and variance sigma square e. Alright? Coming to the part of null hypothesis. So we have to consider null hypothesis, that is the certain statement about the population with null attitude. It is going to be considered for treatment, two factors separately, treatments and varieties. For treatments, we have to consider one null hypothesis. For varieties, another null hypothesis. So I am considering first of all for treatments. What is the null hypothesis going to be considered for treatments? I can write H naught T, H0 T, H naught T, or H T. Because it is of treatments, therefore I am considering HT. It represents treatments, null hypothesis for treatments, H naught T, right? Which is alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 is equal to and so on is equal to alpha k is equal to 0. Which is the statement of the null hypothesis for treatments, which means which meant by all treatment effects are same. That is, we are taking an assumption that all treatment effective in the similar fashion, same way, which are equally effective. That is the meaning of H naught. For treatments, it is going to be considered. All treatment effects are same. All treatments effects are same. So which means actually we have to consider for mu1 dot is equal to mu2 dot is equal to and so on is equal to mu k dot is equal to mu. Which means for which we have to consider mu1 dot minus mu is equal to mu2 dot minus mu is equal to and so on is equal to mu k dot minus mu is equal to 0, which is nothing but alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 is equal to and so on is equal to alpha k is equal to 0. Do you understand this? This statement alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 is equal to alpha k is equal to 0, we are getting in this fashion. Mu1 dot is equal to mu2 dot is equal to mu k dot is equal to mu1 dot, mu2 dot, mu k dot, which are averages due to the respective treatments, first treatment, second treatment, kth treatment, which are going to be considered, the parameters, which is equivalent to the overall mean, that is mu, right, of the population. So which means now we have to assume, this is an assumption that is going to be considered. Mu1 dot minus mu, I have taken mu left hand side for all the terms. mu1 dot minus mu, mu2 dot minus mu, and so on is equal to mu k dot minus mu is equal to 0. But mu I dot minus mu is nothing but alpha I. So mu1 dot minus mu is alpha 1, this is alpha 2, and so on mu k dot minus mu is alpha k is equal to 0. So this is what the statement for treatments of null hypothesis for treatments. All the treatment effects are same. Similarly, we consider for varieties. Null hypothesis for varieties. I simply write for varieties. If you consider for varieties, for example, you consider H0V, H0V. Also, we can consider HV. I am writing directly it's beta 1 is equal to, beta 2 is equal to, and so on is equal to beta H is equal to 0. Which means all variety effects, varieties effects which are same, all varieties affected in the similar fashion, same way. So we consider all variety effects are same, which means beta 1 is equal to beta 2 beta H is equal to 0, or else it is the statement it is mu dot 1 is equal to mu dot 2, and so on is equal to mu dot H is equal to mu. This is what actual statement from which this is obtained, like mu dot 1 minus mu is equal to mu dot 2 minus mu is equal to, and so on is equal to mu dot H minus mu is equal to 0, which is nothing but beta 1 is equal to, beta 2 is equal to, and so on beta H is equal to 0. Do you understand the concepts of null hypothesis and assumptions of the model? This is what the null hypothesis for treatments and for varieties. All treatment effects are same for treatments, all variety effects are same for varieties. We consider the hypothesis with no difference. The null hypothesis is considered for two-way classified data, for which you have two factors. We have considered two null hypotheses, and similar to that none and the assumptions of the model. These are the two particular topics I explained today in this lesson. Thank you.